Hello everyone, how are you? Ohayo, annyeonghaseyo. This is event team. Wanna present all our hard work as an event team. So please be awake, stay focused, cause we're going to present about our virtual Beppu tour. Curious? Wanna know? So yeah, just check it out.
Yeah, let me introduce how we made virtual Beppu. Yeah. Oh, this is bad. So basically, when we were doing the meeting through Gather Town, we just came up with making a Beppu virtually, and we just divided the roles to content and graphics. Going to talk about content part.
パワポ作りでは別府の街をより具体的にイメージしやすいことを意識しました。まず別府の季節のイベントとして毎年冬に行われる別府アートマンスについて紹介をしました。次に業務スーパーのパワポでは母国の食材が実際に買えることをイメージしやすいようにインドネシア、タイなどの食材を取り上げて実際に紹介をしました。
Myself and Momona were in charge of making the quiz on Mochigahama Beach. Our main goal was to ensure that by the end of the quiz, participants were able to gain some information about the beach. Since Momona had actually been to the beach before, she was able to enlighten me about the beach and give me information about it. So we both were able to come up with questions, and we didn't want the questions to be too difficult for the participant to answer. We just wanted the participant to get to know about the beach better. So we came up with easy questions would actually be helpful to the participant when he or she came to Beppu.
So now I'm going to talk more about the technical side on how we design the spaces in Gathertown. If the content team is finished with their research for the contents, they will put it under the design section. This way, the designers will know when to start working on the designs of the space. So if you select it will show you details such as who is the person in charge of the design, as well as where the space should be located. For example, in the case of Kingu, it has to be located in the Beppu food market. So we would then take that into consideration and make sure the coral is connected into the Beppu food market. And then also what sort of content needed, such as PowerPoint and photos, and where we can find it. They will put the link. And then this is the designer view in Gathertown. So how we design the Gathertown is, number one is we review the content and as well as do our own research online. After that, we select a template that matches this in real life pictures or in real life memories. Sometimes we also designed it from scratch, and I believe Gyomu Supermarket was designed by Annie from scratch instead of selecting a template. But most of the time, we just use a template because it is much faster. And then lastly, we added some final details such as decorations, contents, PowerPoints, effects. This is how the designer view looks like on Gathertown. We would start researching how it looks like. I would usually try and find a in real life picture. So something like this is very much ideal, like a 360 picture where I can properly see how the restaurant looks like. And then I would take into account some tiny detail, what color the tables are, what color the chairs are, what decorations is located inside this restaurant, like flag, this is the balls, if it has like this tiny little special place and that I can try and put into the gatherton as well. And once I finish reviewing all of this and noting down what I need to put, create a new room, and then we can just choose from a template. So this is how it's going to look like. I would have to delete this chair and change the color into this black chair instead because the one in Ruanmai has black chairs. I would change this space into this little space over here because I feel like that is a very unique thing that must be in Ruanmai as well. And then after that, we added the little contents. And as you can see here, mostly it's going to look like this with the little food that is provided to us by the content group, the Ruanmai information, and also our menus and in real life pictures and how we created this. For example, if we're gonna search for an info board at the website here, if you want to put an image, we can push embedded image and add the image that we need. Activation distance is always set to 1. Activation distance is how far the participants need to be before they see the picture. Prompt message is the message that appears on top of the object. For the case of PowerPoints, we just copy and paste the link. Ideally, it's a Google slide because Google slide is easier to connect with Gather. And then activation distance. And then we just add it here. Once all of this is done, we move on to effects. Impassable is so it makes it so that participants won't be able to pass this. It makes it seem like it's a solid object. Private area as well, we need to put it down by one on every single private area that we want. Portal, put it down here, and then portal to a room. So I will put it here, and ideally in front of where the one my is. And then if there's any fault, you can just delete it. Objects, delete. It should look like at the end like this. The one my that you saw in virtual Beppu. And then the portal will connect you automatically to here. So that is how we created our virtual Beppu. I hope that was quite easy to understand.
So if you're thinking, why are they doing so much? Well, the truth is we do a lot, but it's also quite fun because we work in teams. So we're not alone and we have a lot of meetings. So if you're thinking that typical, hello, you're muted, or can everyone see my screen? Well, that's not how events team work. Well, we have our focus time, and the first half we do our work, and then at the end we kind of just, well, I guess Mona, Gloria, and Zara can explain it to you. Ding. For us, the most important thing is to be self-disciplined. We have a lot of work and each is responsible for different things. We have to maintain communication and we have to be on top of things, what needs to be done by when. And if we have any problems, even the tiniest one, we make sure to ask our leaders. And that is events team secret, making sure things are going smoothly and our members are healthy and learning a lot.
Hello, good morning, everyone. This is Momona speaking from Deguchi Gakucho's office. Yay! Next, I'm going to talk about how we create our sign-up form. So in our sign-up form, we include event details, event days, and time, of course. And in addition, we ask them to fill in their name, gender sometimes, and email address, and Instagram ID, just in case if they don't have their email address. So in our sign-up form, we kind of consider to make it short so that they don't the participants won't get tired filling in the sign up form. So after the events, we ask participants to give us some feedback of our event. So in the feedback form, we include appreciation words in the first section. This time we have 3 slots, so the feedback form got really long. First section, we asked them which slot they joined. If they join only slot 1, then they just click slot 1 and it automatically moves to the feedback form section. That's kind of things that we consider during making our feedback forms. So that's it for me.
So there are 2 email, which is confirmation email and also reminder email. What we focus on is there's 3 slots with different time mentioned. The difference between the 3 email is that they're a different time, only that. And also we paid attention on giving them the content like Catertown link and also the password so they can try to open it, make sure they can sign in, prepare their avatar, and then make sure that if there's something they want to ask, they can ask APU maybe on email. And also we prepare additional information like please make sure to use your laptop or PC to access the virtual Beppu Hangout and stable internet and sound. And also we prepare 2 translation, which is English and also Japanese. And for the reminder email, it also is the same as registration confirmation email. The difference is we send it like the day when virtual Beppu tour was held. And also if there's one person that like want to come to 3 sessions, we will give the email like 3 of them. So they will receive like in total 6 email, 3 registration confirmation email and also 3 reminder email. So that's what we paid attention for the email template.
We would like to say thank you to all the wonderful people who've been patiently listening to our presentation. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know you're still awake and listening carefully. But if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask us. Oh yeah. Otsukare to all of you guys. This is Annie and you're watching Events Channel.